YouTube. Hi, welcome to an Isaac. Welcome to Isaac baby. It's the daily again. It's Tuesday. It's the fifth. Well, it's Tuesday, dude. Snap out of it. You got this. Welcome to the Isaac Daily Dose Edition. Tuesday, the 15th of December edition. Look, I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I know that this series is becoming a bit of a roller coaster. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't gonna do today's episode. I was gonna do the run at some point later on. I wasn't gonna record today's episode for a couple reasons. I'm now recording. You may have noticed. I need something to just distract myself or rant, maybe get something out of my system. I don't know. I haven't decided which one I need yet. Has anyone done it today yet? Nope. This is gonna be not a good run. I'm gonna get a bad score here. I wasn't gonna do today's because if you saw yesterday's episode, if you didn't, it was better than today's will be. If you saw yesterday's episode, you'll have heard me say that I hadn't slept that night. So yesterday was Monday, so it was Sunday night I didn't sleep. I still didn't sleep. I still haven't slept. I didn't sleep last night either. I had like a 3-hour nap yesterday afternoon, and that's basically all I've had for the past like 3 days. No, I'm just telling you this so you just know we're on the same page. At this point, my sleep schedule isn't anything new. If you know me, you know it's fucked. The reason being, however, is because, and this is I know I've been talking about it probably too much in the videos, but this is part of the rant. This is the context needed for. I don't even know if I want to call it a rant or just like, hey, I need my brain to just flow. I need some words to come out because otherwise I might have a stroke. So I've talked about it in a few episodes, this Secret Santa that I've been involved in that's been ongoing. For anyone privy to the situation, you don't need the context, which is basically, so like Josh and NSL both are pretty much my audience for these videos. So I probably don't even need to give context because you guys are the two that watch them and you guys both know the context. But if anyone else happens to be watching or stumbled across this video or whatever, I am involved in a Secret Santa right now. I live in England. My recipient lives in America. I could have just sent stuff directly to them, but because of specific reasonage, my particular recipient, who was given to me potentially by some external robotic influence that landed me a very particular Secret Santa recipient, and for that particular recipient, for a particular reason, I wanted to put the extra effort in. I.e. individually wrapping everything, putting some nice shredded paper in there, which there was barely any room to put any in the end, blah blah blah. I wanted to put the extra effort in, I wanted to put the pageantry in, I wanted there to be some presentational spice on it, so that it was a nicer situation, a nicer scenario than just being like, than just having like the parcel to open that came from like Amazon or whatever, which is obviously fine, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing because that's what everyone else did, and I envy you all very deeply. You are wiser than I, everyone who just sent the stuff directly, because I wish I did. I wish I did the same, but I wanted the experience, you know. I wanted to. And the effort, I wanted to show the effort that I could put in, and show how much, how much this mattered to me, and there are many reasons why I wanted to do everything on my end and then ship it over, right? So I just went to the post office and got that shipped, and this is why I haven't slept the past couple of days. It's not just because, hey, look at me, I don't sleep much, I'm so quirky. No, I wish I was sleeping more. It's just the last couple of days have been very, I just haven't had the time, basically, to fit that in, between doing all this stuff and then other sort of IRL stuff, and then trying to actually like find some downtime to like enjoy playing some games, mostly Genshin, and do my Isaac runs. I just haven't really had the time to fit the sleep in the past couple of days, and I've been running on. If this episode sounds chaotic, I've been running on. It almost feels like I've just been running on adrenaline. And you know when a player gets injured in like a sports game, and then they play out the rest of the game, and then after the game it's like, oh yeah, they're not going to play for a month, but they still played out the rest of the game because their adrenaline carried them through. I had a realization like 2 hours ago. I was like, I was just putting like the last finishing like hella sellotape on the box for extra security, and I was like, okay, we're just doing this. What time is it? All right, 3 o'clock. And then I had the realization how long it had been since I'd slept, and I was like, oh shit, dude. And I can feel it in my eyes, kinda, but I'm not even that tired. So in my head, I'm like, okay, so basically, I've been so like involved with this and so like trying so hard, putting so much into it to try and make it perfect, and the driver's been so heavily there to try and make this like as perfect as it possibly could be. And I just like that drive pushed me through. You know, my weaknesses as a biological creature. They were pushed aside for the sake of, like, that guy who fell off a boat with his son and he was able to like stay awake for like a week straight so that, you know, so that he could like float in the ocean until he got saved, until the boat found them and saved them, and they were like, yo, 99% of the time this dude would have died, but his dad's strength kicked in, his instinct to protect his son kicked in, and he stayed awake and he held his son, and they ended up living. And they ended up living. Sorry, my phone was flashing. I've not even looked at it for like 3 hours. I'll catch up on it in a sec. I don't check it as much anymore because it's kind of, like I said in a few episodes ago, it's been a little bit sketchy the past few days. It's kind of breaking a little bit, so I'm trying to take it easy because I need it to not break. Because I'm fucked if it does. Obviously we'll take the points here. It doesn't matter. I'm not even worried about points. I've been saying the past few episodes I'm not worried about points. This episode I'm definitely not worried about points. So that's kind of what's been running me through, and it's like I remember Sonny, who I talked about at the end of yesterday's episode, a Spurs player, or second best player probably, depending on who you ask. He had a game last year where he broke his arm in like 5 different places, 2 minutes into the game, played the entire game, and thank God, because Harry Kane wasn't playing because he was injured, and historically for like the past like 3 years, whenever Kane doesn't play, we basically rely exclusively on Son. This year we have extra players, more attacking threat. We finally have a backup striker. Not important, no one cares. But he broke his arm in the 2nd minute. He ended up scoring a penalty, and then we won the game 3-2. He scored the winner in the 92nd minute, the 2nd minute of stoppage time. So basically, he scored a last-minute winner to win us the game, right? And he broke his arm in multiple places, and then ended up missing like 3 games because of it. And then even when he came back, it was in a cast for ages. And people were like, yo, it's mad that he broke his arm in the 2nd minute of that game, and then not only did he play the whole game, but he scored like twice and was our best player, and we won because of it. Because of that adrenaline. The adrenaline kept him going. So that's definitely something that sort of happens in sport and stuff quite a lot. We get a ton of money here. And I feel like, I'm not saying it's not adrenaline, but I feel like it's something similar. Like it's some feeling inside of me has pushed me through to the point where like my body hasn't even had the chance to like process the fact that it's tired, or to think about the fact that it's tired. Speaking of Spurs, there's Josie. Spurs notification there. However, I've just been to the post office, and again, today's took longer than it took my entire day to do the last bit of stuff for getting this right. I just went to the post office, and let me say this. I've just said this. I messaged Maria. I just said this to Maria. I nearly had a stroke, live and direct on the spot in the post office when she told me how much it was going to cost. I think that's good, but I think that's good for tears, right? I think that's a good tears item. I don't know if that's going to do much with the laser, but also I have no idea, and I don't have the energy to Google it right now, so we're not going to do that. Oh no, they're still getting poisoned, so it'll probably help with bosses and stuff. Yeah, I nearly just died on the spot when she said how much it was going to be. And this wasn't, just for the record, I didn't, I think she could tell, by the way. Because obviously, you know, we're all masked up and stuff. You know, COVID you should be anyway, but especially we're in tier 3 here. Although London's going into tier 3 now, so basically the whole country's in tier 3. So, you know, we're all masked up and stuff, so you can only see my eyes, but I guess my eyes painted 1,000 words. One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches, bound to fall in love. Donkey, 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 bound to fall in love. Close your eyes, let the words paint 1,000 pictures. One good girl is worth 1,000 bitches, I think is what he says. Bound to fall in love. Dunky 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 dunk. Yeah, I guess she saw it in my eyes because then she said it and she was like, I can't remember what she said, but she was like, is that alright? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, dude. That's gonna be okay. That's perfectly reasonable. Dude, yeah, that's fine, man. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Completely fine. Absolutely fine. We were talking in Genshin the other day. Spink bought a the Genshin equivalent of a loot box. It was only $5. I'm trying to convince her not to because I don't want her developing the bad habit. So I'm trying to convince her to not go down that rabbit hole, and she was like, you know what, it's fine. It'll just be my lunch money for tomorrow. I'll spend on this. And I was thinking about that as I was walking home because I need to go grocery shopping. So I was gonna go today, but then I didn't have time, so I was gonna go tomorrow. I am still going to go tomorrow, but I was going to go tomorrow because I have no food and I was going to order tonight. As soon as I walked out of the post office, I pivoted and went into the supermarket on the way home and was like, yeah, I'll take a £2.50 ready meal instead of the £10 KFC delivery tonight, I think, after that one. And then that reminded me of Spink saying the other day, oh, it's my lunch money for tomorrow, it's fine. I'll just not have lunch tomorrow. And I was like, fucking hell, there's my lunch money for an entire month gone on this box being sent from one country to another. And yeah, dude, and I've got to say, for anyone being like, hey, what did you expect? Look, this wasn't an uneducated guess. I wasn't just like, I didn't pull a number out my ass. The information I had in my head, and I knew it was going to be quite a lot, as is, the information I had in my head was based on what I'd read on the Royal Mail website. And I'd looked at like the upper limit. The upper limit is like, from what I could tell from the website, the upper limit that they gave me was like 1/3 of what it was. The upper limit. And nowhere on their entire website or during any part of the process did it indicate anywhere that it was going to be even close to what it was. And it was fucking annoying as well, because I came in at the end of the day, and the guy came in to get the parcels at the end of the day, and my parcel was fine. The address was on it, the customs form was filled out and on it, I did that myself, and then the sticker was printed and put on, but they have to do a second one where you itemize everything that's in it for their own records, for the post office's records. So obviously the customs form has a list of everything that's in it and the value, etc, etc, etc. Which I'm already torn on, because part of me's like, so over here, if something gets shipped from international, which happens all the time, which I've had before, I've bought plenty of like t-shirts and stuff from the US, you know. There's no like, you know, maybe you won't get charged, maybe they'll hold it. It's literally like, it arrives in England, they hold on to it and they go, okay, this is how much it's going to cost. It'll be 11 quid. Pay us the customs charge and we'll give it to you. The customs and handling charge. And it's usually, for like a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or that sort of thing, it's usually between 10 and 15 quid. Which in my opinion is extortionate, because I've bought t-shirts that are the value of like 18 quid. And then I've been charged like 15 for customs and handling, and it's a bit of a piss take. But what's cool about the American ones is you just tick the box on the custom form that says gift, and in theory, it's just fine. Like that's it. It'll just be a gift, and they don't charge you. You don't have to pay any customs, which is great because it means that my recipient will have to pay, or alternatively, it's not actually my recipient. It's actually going to Maria. So it means that Maria isn't going to have to get charged a custom charge, which obviously I would pay myself. I'd tell her to let me know what it was so I could pay for it. So it means I don't have to pay a custom charge basically, which is nice, and that's why I'm like, oh, that's good, because that's like, you know, considering how much America loves charging you for like anything they can possibly get money out of your back pocket for. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty sick that they don't, considering here that it's literally everything is just, there's customs fee, because that's just how it works. If it's coming from another country, they charge you. So considering you guys just don't do that, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. However, it was like a bit like a positive and a negative, because I was like, hey, that's great, but I'm not a huge fan of the fact that on my box there's just like a list of every single item and exactly how much it's worth. I don't feel great about that. What? Speaking of Spink, she just met. What does this mean? Spink, what does this message mean? What do you mean? Spink, what does this mean? I don't know how to answer this question. I can't read this question out. Hang on. She's the only person... I'm so bad at messaging, and this is going to sound bad because I've got messages I haven't replied to yet, so it's going to look bad that I'm stopping halfway through an Isaac episode to reply to her, but is anyone surprised, dude? She's the only person I reply to straight away. Spink, I don't know how to answer this question. Why now? Oh, fucking... Hang on, let me think about that. Maybe I can pause? Why isn't there a pause button on Streamlabs? By the way, this software is great. It does so much. Why isn't there a pause recording button, right? Am I insane? Is that, like, am I missing something that's, like, wild to suggest? That this software should have a pause record button? He didn't want anything. This isn't even, I probably could just say it's not even... There's nothing... I'm gonna stop my recording. I'll come back in a second. Spink calls. Spink calls. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going because I'm gonna lose my mind. This bitch angry reacting. I'm trying to help. I wish I could share this conversation. That's funny. Dude, look, I'm not. Look, I've said it before about her just this ability that she has to just make everything okay. I'm fine now. I've just been ranting. How long was I just ranting for? 15 minutes of pure stress. I'm fine. I'm good again. I don't know what that. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I wish I didn't miss with those. So we're chilling. What was it? Where was I even up to? Dude, the postage costs a lot. Who cares, man? I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm ready to live my life. I'm ready to do some Isaac. We're on Depths 2 here. Obviously, it's in his Hazel run, so we will do the boss rush because everyone will be doing the boss rush. So if we don't, we'll be left in the freaking dust. Yeah, but look, I don't know. My point is, I checked and it's it was more. Dude, it was more. I thought it was gonna be. And you know what? Sometimes that's where life takes you. Sometimes it throws you some little curveballs, and we'll leave that bit there because I've completely forgotten whereabouts in the bit I was because I got distracted. So I guess I may as well. We have plenty of time, so I may as well check the rest of the floor, just because I don't remember. I feel like I've not done most of it, or at least like half of it. But all I'm saying is, like, look, the plane's going to America tomorrow. Or Friday, whenever it's actually going to get sent over. The plane's going to America whether you take my parcel or not. If I don't give you my parcel today, the plane's still going to America tomorrow. Does it have to be that much money? Probably. It probably could have been a little bit less. Okay, so we have a lot of health here, so let's not get complacent and start taking a ridiculous amount of stupid damage, as always tends to happen when I get a lot of health. Walking into a wall there is what was happening. So yeah, all I'm saying is maybe I'm thinking of maybe starting a business. Let me know if anyone's in. I'll just buy a plane and I'll just do trips to America once a day. There and back. There's easy. We have like a you know, we have a time zone advantage. I get 4 extra hours in the day. Coming back, a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, and then there comes Maria. Boy, shipping is hella expensive. Yeah, I did notice. I did notice. I did notice. What was I saying? Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna like... Yeah, look, I know it's expensive. I checked the website and there was an upper limit. So I knew what the upper limit was and I was like, yeah, that's kind of expensive, but I can handle it. But it was 3 times the max that the website said. At that point, that's not in my control, right? I'm not in the wrong here, I don't think. I understand if I was like, hey, shipping's going to be expensive, and then I went and bought it, and they were like, hey, check this out, shipping's expensive, and I'm like, what, surprise Pikachu? I'm in the wrong there. Like, that's my own fault for being an idiot. But I checked. And I feel like, given the specific scenario, I feel like, I don't know, maybe tell me if I'm in the wrong here. If Marie's watching this, I'm sure she'd love to jump in the comments and tell me why I'm wrong. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking! I'm joking! Kind of. But yeah. I just feel like maybe Like, the plane's going anyway. The plane's going anyway. It doesn't need to be this much. It's not costing... Like, I know fuel isn't cheap. It doesn't cost. I would be very fucking surprised. With the size and the weight of the box, I would be very surprised if it costs as much as they charge. And that's not how... You know, that's not what it means. It's the service. You're paying the post office. You're paying Parcel Force, who are taking it, apparently. Not Royal Mail. Parcel Force are taking it. So I've got to pay Parcel Force the service fee to get it from the post office to the airport. They've got to sort it at the airport. They've then got to pay like the whatever the pilot company is that ships it over. They've then got to sort it at the other end. You've then got to pay whoever's responsible at the other end for getting it from the airport to the recipient. There's a lot of moving parts. A lot of people need to get paid. I get it, but holy shit, it was okay. Anyway. This is why I'm going to start the business, because it'll just be me. You just send me a text. No, you just come to me. That's fine. I'll have my own little post office. You come to me. You go, here it is. And I'll go, okay, 20 quid. I'll fly it out. I'll fly it out tomorrow on my run. I fly out, drop it off, fly back. It's all me. There's no one else involved. And you might be going, oh, but how do you have the time to man your own post office and also fly the plane and also you know, drop them off? And how are you going to do that? That doesn't happen. And there's, you know, what if someone has a parcel in New York and someone has a parcel in California on the same day? What are you going to do? The answer is, bitch, do you not see the title on my Twitter right now? Does it not say Father Reesmus? Is Father Reesmus not a performer of miracles? I did lose that title temporarily yesterday. Maria stripped me of it, but it was officially reinstated by my own self. So, stop me, bitch. What's that Ayn Rand quote? Josh said he loved my Ayn Rand quote. He didn't say that, for the record. He did. Just in case anyone, he didn't say that. I don't want people. I don't want to. He didn't say that. But he did slightly call me out for my Ayn Rand quote, and you know what, dude? C'est la vie. Eat the rich, still. Still, though, eat the rich. But what's that one where she's like, oh, it's not about who's going to let me, it's about who's going to stop me? I am Father Reesmus. See what happens. Try and revoke me for my title. Maria did, and she failed. Well, no, technically she succeeded. I just put it back on. Try and revoke it from my Twitter, dude. You can't. Only I have access to that. And also... No, you know what? Only I have access to my Twitter now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, only I have that one. So, try me, bitch. Or don't, because maybe there's hackers watching right now. So please do not try me. Although if you are a hacker, let me know that you have the capacity to do it, and I'll tip my hat to you. I respect that. I respect it if you tell me that you can do it, but then don't do it. That's cool of you. I appreciate that. And also well done on being really smart too, because that's hacking is something that is just like, I mean, a lot of technology just absolutely baffles me. Hacking is something that, like, when people do like the crazy stuff, I'm always just like, yeah, these people are insanely smart. I don't know, it's just a thing of learning. A lot of the high-end hackers, it's just like what they've done, you know, what they've spent like a large majority of their time is like, that's their trade, right? That's their craft that they've sunk a lot of the man hours in to get good at. But it's also, you've got to be smart for it. And I don't even understand like how wireless technology works, or what the internet is, where they're keeping it. Or ballpoint pens. I was looking at my pen while I was writing today, because I wrote the longest card of all time, and the more words I wrote, the more I was just like becoming one with the pen. And I was looking at the pen and I was like, how the hell does a ballpoint pen work? I mean, aliens, right? Like, who invented the ballpoint pen, and how the fuck did they do it? And have we like opened up their brain and seen what's going on inside there? Is there an alien being living inside of the inventor of the ballpoint pen's brain, like Remy from Ratatouille? Except like he wasn't inside the chef's brain. He was just like on his head. But you know what I mean, dude. It's a thing of dominance. Yo, have you ever thought about that? Ratatouille fans, Maria mostly. The rat of all my dreams. Hear him, oh Ratatouille. The rat for you and me? Is that the line? Have you ever thought he sits on his head the whole time? Is it a dominance thing? Because let me tell you, in birds, especially when you're training them and stuff, you know, in like falcons and I think owls do it maybe, but like falcons and hawks and stuff, they land on your head and they perch on top of your head, and it's a dominance thing, dude. That's what they do. And you gotta, if you're trying to train a peregrine falcon, for example, you're trying to train them and they jump up on your head. You tell them off for it. That's what you do. You go, no, get down. Like they do like a dog or something. Because they're trying to, yeah, it's a dominance thing. And you can't have them doing that because they're a freaking bird and you could beat them up in a fight any day. And you need to let them know. Okay. These aren't my friends. I thought they were my friends. Okay, so we got through. That's fine. Didn't take too much damage on it. So we continue moving onwards. How are my messages doing? We're doing good. We're doing good. Fine and swell and dandy and swell and fine. I have no idea what's going on this run. Oh, it's a Zazel, I just realised. Josh has been saying for a little while, when are we going to get in a Zazel run? There you go, Beb. Little Zazel run for you. That fucking Remy song's going to be in my head now. So I don't know what to do, because I feel like I should crash after this, right? That seems like the logical thing to do, but like, I don't even know. There's football tonight. I think Chelsea Wolves and City West Brom are on tonight. So I probably won't watch either of those, because yeah, maybe I'll have a nap. Do I want to have a nap at like, so we're going to finish this run, it's going to be like 6 PM almost. Probably not, but the problem is if I push through, I'll get to like midnight and I'll hit my second wind, which at this point is like my 5th wind, and then I'll end up just still going to bed at like 5 AM. At which point I will just be fucking dead. And I already felt bad because we Genshin last night, and I know I say this every episode is because we play every night. But I felt bad last night because as the session went on, as we were still playing, so Spink went to bed. So it was the 4 of us, and then Spink went to bed because she was tired, and that definitely was probably what I should have done as well. But then I kind of was like, we kept playing NSL and Josh, and then I kept just like I don't know, I kept just being like really quiet, not in like a bad way or like a, you know, whatever, but I just mean like, I was like, I'm usually, I mean, you guys know me, I'm a talkative individual, but just last night I was like, I was not with it last night. So Lord knows if, and I haven't even had a nap yet today to keep me going, and that was at least after a nap earlier in the day. So if I keep going tonight, and I will play because I need to, you know, do my daily commissions and stuff at the very least, and get my resin for the day spent. But if I do co-op with anyone in the gang tonight, they may be in for a long one if I don't nap. So I may have a nap. I will have a nap. Okay, always forget what that does. So I guess we won't be playing that much longer then. I guess we'll be moving on here. Oh man, I keep looking down at my phone just because I'm cognizant of this Spink situation that I think she's got under wraps, but just in case she needs me again. Maria tweeted, oh, it's about Jennifer Aniston, Josh. Jennifer Aniston is gorgeous, but also the aging process is normal, so don't hold her. Is this a reply? That feels like something she wouldn't just randomly tweet. No, that's a random, she just tweeted that. So don't hold her as a beauty standard when what she really has is money to fix her aging. Go off, queen. Yeah, what do they say? Dude, my brain isn't even turned on. You tell him, sis. Go off, queen. Tell him, honey. Also, is that... Wait, I have a funny reply. It's not that funny, I'm just going to tag Josh. I'm not going to tag Josh, actually. I feel like that'd be in bad faith. Should I tag Josh? And this is funny because he's probably going to be watching this right now. And by the time he sees this, I'll have decided whether or not to tag him. This happened live, by the way, Josh. So if I tagged you earlier and you were like, hey, you tagged me in this. Here's how it went down live. Just know. So if I tag you in this and you're like, man, I wish you didn't tag me in this. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to bomb this guy. Just know that I at least thought about not doing it. Or, alternatively, if you're watching this and I haven't tagged you in it, and you're like, oh, that would have been funny, just know that I thought about doing it. Or something. I need some fucking sleep. Holy shit. Can I get a secret room? A secret room for me? I've been a good boy this year. Can I get a secret room? I would like a secret room for Christmas. Little secret room for me. Please, sir, may I have one secret room? Have we checked down here? We haven't checked down here. Let's check all of them at this point. Spent so many points trying to find it. May as well check all of them at this point. Get some gold. Do a few coins. Get a few coins there. Check for a little check for a little. Oops. For some reason I thought we'd already been in here. Don't know why I thought that, but because I don't remember which one that is. I don't think that's a run re-roller, but just in case it is, I'm going to stay off it. Is that the one that re-rolls everything on the floor, maybe? A little bit of a second secret room. Probably not there, right? Yeah. That one seemed a little unlikely. I'll say that much. No, thank you. Ooh. No, I like Liberty Cap. I do like little charged friends. I like Liberty Cap, though. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty. We don't get them over here. I just see the adverts a lot when I'm watching football. Who charges one this week? Have I? Whatever. Hello, Blast Assist. My friend, the Blast Assist. Just gonna shoot. You don't see him as a boss very often. Considering you see him as like an actual enemy so often, you don't really get the Blast Assist boss that often, I've noticed. I'll take a little high. I'll take a little 5 cents. Yeah, oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so I've got this, like, so I'm just keeping the conversation going, and every time I look down at my phone to see if there's a new message, there's like motion blur. You know, I've always been like, people are like, and I agree with this, motion blur is dumb, because why is it a thing? It's not how people see in real life. No, I'm getting real life motion blur when I take my eyes off the monitor right now. I'm just processing, just gonna tag Josh in it. I think it'd be funny. Josh, if you get mad at me, I'm sorry. Maria, if you get mad at me, I'm sorry. I just think this is funny. I just think it'd be funny. I just think it'd be a funny thing to do. What's the last song everyone listened to? I say that I could just check. This isn't a great bit. I could just check. Hurricane by Prevail and Ash by Macros 82 to 99. Jacob, I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue who that is. I know I Prevail. I did one of their songs on the channel at some point. Which one did I do? Gasoline? Is that an I Prevail song? I think I liked it. I don't remember it, but I think I liked it. Who did Celavi? That was Protest the Hero. Sorry, I'm just exposing people to Spotify now. What's everyone been listening to? A little bit of Tchaikovsky, I'm seeing. Okay, I should be. I actually probably. I don't know, people probably don't want to. People like how are you getting hit there, man? Wake up. What have I been listening to? She's Casual by The Hunter. She's casual, she likes it, mine, she knows it. Something, something, something. She's casual, but she don't mind. It's a good song, you know. It's a good song. I don't really know the lyrics very well. She's casual, she likes it, she's mine and she knows it. Something, something, something. You're getting hit by everything. It's not even like I feel like every chance to get hit, I got hit there. Okay, these, like, some slow tiers and some quick tiers are just my idea of a bad Tuesday evening, which is what it is right now, including the bad. Or at least until this nerd is roasted and frickin' toasted, which he now is. Salamanca? Nope. Casual, you mind. Hey, you can eat me. You can eat me. I'm not going to be doing that, I don't think. I'm not going to be doing that. Okay, I'm just going to kill this man. Just going to kill this man as well. Then we're going to keep ourselves moving here. What's next in the queue, Spotify? Actually, I should probably be careful because it's going to play it. What have we got next? I bet that you look good. Pause it, pause it, pause it. Is it paused? I don't know. I don't have my headphones on. I don't like to have my headphones on when I'm recording, so I don't have any sound. So I don't know if you just heard any of that just then. Stop making those eyes at me. I'll stop making those eyes at you. That's how it starts. Oh, I saw it and still just like kept going. Like I think I started making the sound. Is Harry Kane retweeting here? Haven House CH. Our children had a festive boost at our drive-through Christmas grotto on Saturday due to restrictions. Our Christmas family party couldn't go ahead, so we got creative and made Christmas Haven a house happen. Thank you H. Kane and Charlie Kane for donating presents. He donated presents. What a cutie. What a freaking cutie, dude. Love him. She's casual, she likes it. I bet that you look good on the dance floor. Dude, I'm telling you, there's the bingo. There's the bingo. How many of them I said today, and I wasn't even doing it on purpose this time. I've had an Arctic Monkeys reference. Admittedly, it kind of came in a weird roundabout way. But there it is. I mentioned Genshin earlier. I mentioned Spink earlier. Well, to be fair, I don't think I'd mentioned her until she like messaged me mid-video. So that's not really... There's nothing I can do about that. What am I going to do? Ignore it? You don't know me well enough if you think that's ever going to happen. She's casual, she likes him. I don't even know what this is. What it's playing right now. I'm sure I put a song on at some point, like last night maybe, and it's just like playing like radio based on that song. I have no idea what like where I started or what radio my Spotify is currently running. Okay, yeah. So I just took a heart on there because I'm a big dumb idiot. It's funny that we've got like not only an Azazel run, but a strong Azazel run, and we're just going to die on the fucking womb too. So why am I trying to go back? We've done everything. Never mind, we have not. We have done everything. I've done the boss on this floor already. I did it lives. Why did I leave? Oh, because I hadn't full cleared? Dude, I have no idea. Like... Have we done it lives? It's telling me we've done it. We really did it lives on this run. This run today, right now, that I'm currently doing, we did it lives. And I beat him, and I won, and I'm still alive. And then I left, and I'm now exploring the floor. I have zero recollection of fighting it lives. What have we got next? Zombie by Jamie T. Don't know that one. A little bit of Catfish. Greek Tragedy is the Kooks. 1975. Bonfire. More Catfish. Okay. Good stuff in there. I don't know what's weird with Catfish in the bottom of the song. The joke is that I would be surprised if anyone watching has ever heard of Catfish in the bottom of the song. Mine's 7 probably. Or Sidewinder maybe. Kathleen's been stuck in my head the past couple of days because actually I can't say why. Because it would be... I can't say why. I gotta give it to you. You give me problems. And you're not in the mood. Dunk 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 dunk. And I recall a load of smoking. I wanna lose a couple days. I just need another minute to myself. And I beg you, would you never come home? Okay, nope. Didn't quite. I honestly thought I had it there. I thought I'd threaded the needle, and then I just got sandwiched. Just that was a little bit unfortunate. It was a little bit unfortunate. She's casual, she likes it. No, she's casual, stuck in my head. Curious what radio this is based on. What was I listening to that this started with? You can do listen. You can do like history, right? History, yeah. My gate. What did I start with? What did I start with? I remember t-shirt. Kathleen. Speaking of Kathleen, okay, so it's playing Kathleen radio. It's playing a radio based on Kathleen by Catfish and the Bottlemen. What have we had? Kathleen. There's 7. T-shirt weather. I remember t-shirt weather. Kings of Leon. I know Cage the Elephant. Love Cage. Come a little closer than you see. Okay, so I got hit by the fart there. If you're at the point in a run where you're getting hit by Mega Fatty's fart, if it wasn't a daily, maybe it's time to just quit. Honestly, I've said before, I'm not really bothering about the scores at the minute. Maybe I should just quit anyway. I mean, this is gonna be a rough one. This is gonna be pretty low down because I've just been like useless. Like I'm still alive, sure. I don't think I'm gonna beat the run, so that isn't gonna help me. But then even like compared to other people up to this point, yeah, I honestly, I'm not even like falling asleep. My body's just shutting down. I need to trash out after this one. But then I need to edit this now. I need to cut it out. Which, because it was who it was interrupting it, was the only person that I'm not going to be mad. If it was anyone else interrupted my episode and made me have to do an entire cut, I'd be mildly peeved right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Because it is who it is, I'll let it. It's fine. Whatever. If it's not even just whatever. I'm glad. Even. I know it probably doesn't sound it because I have 0 tone in my voice right now because it's just like dead. Something's shutting down. I don't know if it's my brain or if it's my eyeballs or it's something in between. I don't know if my occipital lobes blinking right now. Something's like something's sat in the skull and it's going, hey brother, if you don't stop, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna give up. It's gonna protest. It's gonna go on a strike. Dude, turn the whole brain off. Just like knock me out. She's casual, she likes it, man, she knows it. Dunk dunkity dunk dunk. 99 cents. You don't see that every day. You do not see that every day. She's casual, she don't mind. Okay, so what have we got? So we've got Satan, and then we've got, if we get past Satan, a bit of a big if we get past Satan, we've got Dark Room to contest with. Okay, I wanted to save it, but if I was going to say just god awful damage to start the whole thing off there. Really wanted to at least get past the Fallen without taking another heart here, because I can almost guarantee taking a heart on both stages, basically. So this is, I give myself a 10% chance right now. Incidentally, I said I give Spurs a 10% chance against Liverpool tomorrow. Maybe this can be the omen. 10% here, 10% tomorrow. Do we get it done? Do we get the job done? If I die like at the last minute of this boss, it's going to be a terrible omen for tomorrow, because we love losing. We love last minute drama or late losses against Liverpool. Actually, I guess I haven't that many. I mean, there was the 2-2 and there was the 2-1 at Anfield. Not last season, but the season before. 18-19. Okay, yep, so I died. Okay, what did I say about it being a bad omen? A dad omen? I was like, hey, if I die right at the end here, we're going to consider that a bad omen. Did you see how much health he just had left? You couldn't. That's how little it was. Fuck. I don't care about the score. For this reason, because if I did, I'd be more mad right now. But I'm not gonna lie, like I can't help but be a little bit frustrated that if we just got one more hit off there, we would have just gone down to the next floor and got like 3,000 more points. So that's a rough one. Look, it's been a tough start to the week this week. 3,000th. 3,000th. This is probably going to be about 3,500, I reckon. So we're looking at like an average so far of like 3,500 basically. But by the end of this day, they were both under 35. I reckon this will probably be the lowest so far. So I reckon this is definitely going to be a week to write off. My consistency is worn off. I'm no longer Tyrod. Oh, it's not like I'm Herbie now. It's not like the runs are getting more exciting. I'm still Tyrod. I'm just not winning anymore. I hope you guys enjoyed. No one else has done their runs today, so that's... I mean, I guess it is. What time is it? It always feels so early when I've pulled all-nighters because I've not, like, gotten up, so I've gone all through the day. So it's 6 o'clock, so it's like 12:46 Josh time, 10:46 Krotus time, 1:46 NSL. So yeah, I mean, so maybe the boys are still going to do theirs. Although NSL's taking the week off anyway, as you can see. So obviously his won't matter on the leaderboards regardless. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, thank you for enjoying. Thank you. Have a good time. That's what I'm here for. I'm gonna go have a nap and then I'll upload this later. I love you all. Love you all. Good night. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Later. Oh, I'm clicking on. Where's the stream map's gone? I forgot I had Spotify open.